Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing out there. Seeing a little bit of sunshine coming through the upper level cloudiness this morning with some warm and humid conditions, and seeing some slightly breezy winds out there. Overall, as we move through our day today, expecting a warm and humid day with some breezy conditions. Good chance we'll see a wind advisory as we move through today. And as we get into the later part of the afternoon, we'll have another round of unsettled weather moving through the area with showers and thunderstorms becoming likely as we get past the 1700 local time frame. If we take a look at our current surface analysis, had that warm front lift through the area over the last 24 hours, and seeing this cool boundary off to the west, it's going to be making its approach as we move through the day today. Out ahead of it, we see already some shower activity, and that's what will be moving through the area as we get into the later afternoon hours. Ahead of that, should see mainly dry conditions. We'll see a slight chance of a shower, possibly a storm popping up as we get past 1400 local, but overall expecting just breezy and warm conditions as we move through the day today. If we look at our current conditions, seeing scattered deck around 9,500 feet, scattered deck 12,000 feet, broken at 25,000 feet, and seeing the winds out of southwest gusting up to 22 knots, so just below that wind advisory criteria. Seeing temperature 77 degrees, and the relative humidity is at 76%. We look at our current visible satellite, we can see layer clouds moving just off the coast and seeing mainly high clouds and a few mid-level clouds out there. We'll see some additional cloud cover building in as that shower activity in front continues to approach, as you can see off to the west here, but continuous southwesterly winds across the region this morning. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, see how things play out as we move through the day. Again, expecting mostly cloudy through most of the day today. Overcast at times as we get later in the day, but seeing dry conditions as we move through the morning hours and into the first part of the afternoon. And again, those breezy southwesterly winds helping to keep things pretty warm as we move through the day, seeing our temperatures getting into the mid-upper 80s. Getting past that 1400 local time frame, we'll see a slight chance of maybe a shower popping up, possibly even some lightning with that activity. Look at about a 20% chance, and then going past the 1700 time frame, we start to see that line of shower activity making its approach into the Wallops area. That's when we'll see the showers and storms becoming likely, and that should start to push through the area. And as we get past the 2100 local time frame, we'll start to see most of that activity moving off the coast, but we'll still be dealing with a few lingering showers. Possibly a few thunderstorms lingering around until we get past midnight, and most of that activity should be out of the area. We should see some of that cloud cover start to break up, becoming partly cloudy, possibly seeing some patchy mist around for the morning hours of Friday. And then Friday looking to be a pretty nice day with mainly dry conditions and less humidity. Won't be as warm on our day on Friday, but we'll see a slight breeze through the day with partly cloudy, possibly mostly cloudy at times as we move through the day Friday. Going up overnight Friday night into Saturday, continued seasonable conditions with not as much humidity as what we'll see today, but no precip expected at this time. Moving into Saturday, Saturday looks like a very nice day, very seasonable, mostly sunny overall as we move through the day, and dry conditions will be expected. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we start off with an orange risk for those winds at or above 25 knots. That continues as we go into the first part of the evening time frame. As that front approaches, we'll see those winds out of the southwest 10 to 15 knots, gusting up to around 25 or 26 knots moving through the day today. That helps those temperatures warm up to around 87 degrees for our high today, and we'll see again those mostly cloudy conditions as we move through the day today. As we get past that 1400 local time frame, again, as mentioned, we had that slight chance of maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, about a 20% chance or less, but the better chance of showers and storms comes as we get past the 1700 time frame, looking at about a 70% chance of seeing that rain shower and thunderstorm activity pushing through the area. We'll see some gusty winds, mainly with that activity. The Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk for severe weather, and that's mainly due to those gustier winds. And then that continues with that orange risk as we go into the evening time frame. And again, we'll start to see the chance of showers and storms tapering down as we approach midnight, with just some lingering showers and possibly a thunderstorm around. And then passing midnight, we're back to all green conditions for our weather risk. We'll just be seeing some mostly to partly cloudy skies and a chance for some patchy mist around. Our low temperature cooling down to around 69 degrees, and we'll see those winds becoming fairly light out of the west, around 4 to 9 knots. Tides running slightly above normal for today, and as we look at the next couple days, partly cloudy, slightly breezy through the day on Friday. Could see those mostly cloudy conditions at times. Otherwise, a warmer but less humid day with a high around 85 degrees. Green conditions for our weather risk. That continues Friday night into Saturday with those green conditions. We'll see partly cloudy to mostly clear conditions with a low around 61 for Friday evening. And Saturday will be a nice day, mostly sunny and slightly breezy with a high around 81 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.